All right, good afternoon to all my TIA guys and girls. Another great day. It's kind of weird today. So basically, what began to happen is I started to go back to my family's house and stuff, and for all my angels that know where I go and all that, just a little bit more detail in regards to that. So basically, this has to do with the attic in the house. It has to do with underground bunkers from the house that I go to the house behind us on the side, and it has to do with other houses. Everything is underground nowadays, so basically, what I'm starting to realize is so I took a little bit of stuff over there because I had a lot of stuff at another place where I stay to go to work during the weekend, and then I go back over there from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come back to work. Monday, I go back to the other place. I started to bring all my stuff over here, but I noticed that a lot of times, specific rooms they do not go into. The baby's room they do go into, which is the room I stay in now because she's no longer there. But basically, so I have a duplicate. I bought two of these. They are 32 gigabytes USB chips. These contain all my legal paperwork in regards to law, civil law. It has a lot of music on it, and it does have a lot of videos that are programmed in regards to the program. Part one, two, and three, spiritual warfare in regards to the program. So there's a lot of different things that this chip has on it. So I left it in a bag. It's like a craftsman bag. It's very hard to crack open. It does have steel parts to go around. You do put all your tools in there. I've been utilizing it to put a lot of my important stuff, my legal paperwork, all my tools, USBs, and all my hard drive stuff. I went back to go get it because I erased an accident. I erased, well, not an accident. I erased my stuff because my phone wasn't had enough memory to make more videos for my channel. So I left my other one at the house. This one is a duplicate and has everything that the other one has. What's funny is how that one just disappeared for some reason. I asked my mother if she seen it. She said she gave it back to me, which she didn't. So that goes to inform me or to give me acknowledgement of what's really going on in that house that I do go to. My angels. Um, we do have spiritual warfare. We do have our guardian angels that guide us in regards to a lot of different things. I'm speaking to my angels now. This world is a very weird world, my TI guys and girls, and just know that everything that I am speaking on is the most greatest knowledge that my mind can have, and I am passing it on to everybody else. So this is missing out of that bag. I did leave all the keys there, so you know, a lot of times, like what happened before in the past, at that house, basically there is somebody staying up there on the top of the roof, which is the attic. I will put pictures on my channel so that you guys can see. There's like on the top in the garage. There's like a little crack. It goes straight down, and it's like a door. So basically, it's like a giant piece of uh, it's like from the wall. You know what I mean? Put the wall together. You put bondo and all that, and it basically what it is. It's like a crack, right? And then when somebody wants to go in, they go into the little window on in the attic, and then it slides open. They could slide it open, and then they sit inside towards the end of the house where the basketball court is, where the chimney is, and all that. And maybe they have all their stuff, but now that I'm talking about it, it's going to be empty. I mean, they're going to take away, they're going to take all that stuff out. They're going to go ahead and wipe all their fingerprints. Or more than likely, they probably wear gloves, so they don't have fingerprints. And if they do, to my best acknowledgement, it is people from other countries that come into our country. That is the active policing. So it is the active policing, which is unlawful. So basically, if I'm home right there and I'm laying on the couch, and maybe they're in the attic and it's time to leave, I mean, it's time for shift change or whatever the case may be. They come down. Well, the messed up part is they're coming down, and I'm there, so that's considered home invasion, you know. And that's not a cool thing. If I have to be a lawful person and obey the law, because I've been an unlawful person for a very, very long time. If I have to be a lawful person, if I have to be a lawful person, so do those people. That's just my own thoughts. I think even the ambassadors need to obey by the law. They're allowed to come into our country, kill people, hurt people, and get away with all that stuff, which to me is unlawful. You know what I mean? I've been reading the Bible a lot. I asked the Creator, something else. So player. Making a video real quick. Huh? Making a video. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So the thing is my understanding. You know, it is them. They know who they are. I mean, to my understanding, I would really like for them to get sent back to their country, or for them to face law, basically the law. If I have to go to the law and be sentenced and go through a lot of stuff, so do they. They're nobody special. The judges make the laws. The judges are the law. And guess what? They have to obey the law, and they do obey the law. So guess what? Everybody in the United States should obey the law as well. To my understanding, somebody came down from there earlier, and that's considered home invasion because I was home. Them not knowing that I'm home, maybe. Seeing everybody leave, acknowledging that everybody left, but in reality, I was still in the room, quiet as heck. They probably didn't even know I was there. They came down and took off, but that's considered home invasion as soon as they come from up there down here. Even from them being up there, that's considered home invasion, and it's a very unlawful thing. Man, if I were to do some stuff like that, that's considered home invasion, and I would get sentenced to prison for life. And you know what? To my angels, man, I pray that you guys can put your foot down and do something about these certain things and these acts that others are committing and unlawful ways. Um, so this is missing. You know what I mean? It's meant to make my family look like they're the ones that took it, but in reality, it was the people in the attic that are taking it. This stuff sounds kind of weird, and it is what it is. But I do know that there is a door slot in that house, and it goes underground into other houses. So that's the easiest possible way for them to get in and out. There is cameras up everywhere on the outside of the house, which even the neighbors have cameras and stuff. So it's very hard for them to come in and out. There is cameras in the backyard. Um, on both sides of the houses, so we don't even really need cameras on our behalf. But the most craziest part about it is it's just a horrible thing how they're allowed to do this stuff and get away with home invasion and do unlawful things and murder people and just get sent back to their country, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. And I just pray to my angels. I pray to the Creator. I pray to the Creator so He can send His angels down to help me in regards to all this stuff. So there's a lot of different things. Okay, so as well as when I was leaving, because they knew that I was doing this, I was gonna do this video. So what they did is a lot of times when you're getting off the freeways and stuff, but this happened right there. So basically, when I was going out to make a left to go jump onto the freeway, usually what they do is they have these guns and they shoot them. And what happens is it's like a little magnetical thing. It's like a GPS thing. It bounces off the floor and hits underneath your car, and it tracks your GPS. It's a GPS tracker, so basically it gives acknowledgement of where you are. You know what I mean? And that's how the neighborhood watch and the gang. That's how the neighborhood watch and the program monitor you and follow you, and they go everywhere you go because they do these certain things. And there's a lot of things that I haven't been talking about and I refuse to talk about, but the more things that they do to me, the more I will expose. And I do have the freedom of speech just as well as everybody else in this world. Um, Me personally, I am giving you this knowledge so that you can understand and maybe your mind could be more at ease in regards to a lot of the things. But that's how they do stuff, you know. A lot of it has to do with the Illuminati and a lot of the people that are involved in this stuff, like the ones in the attic and all that stuff, and constantly monitoring and stuff, which is okay because you know I'm not a terrorist and I'm not trying to murder anybody. But what's pretty strange is it's okay for them to do it, but not okay for me. Well, so that's very unlawful, and I'm just basically exposing this stuff. More and more that they do, the more and more I will expose, and the more that my TI guys and girls will acknowledge and learn to understand. If I don't make this video, my life would just get worse. So this is being exposed now. They did shoot the thing towards me. It's meant not to latch on to your doors or anything, because you will be able to see it. So basically, what it is they shoot it. It goes, it hits the floor. It goes underground, and then it basically just and it snaps onto the steel underneath your car. Maybe they'll come and get it later and stuff, or maybe they just leave it there and constantly monitor you, which is okay with me. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not high. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. So that's fine with me. But the thing is, that's unlawful. Active policing, basically. To be inside a home when somebody's in there is considered home invasion. The law did pass where there's a no warrant entry, which black female recently got murdered a few months ago or last year. She got murdered and they took that law away from the FBI. So this is just an ongoing thing of unlawful activity in regards to active policing, detectives, and all that stuff. So I'm basically just exposing it, letting my angels know that these certain things are happening, and they are there. They are in certain houses. If you go directly to the back, there's the house right next to that, which is to my right. It's not the one straight ahead; it's the one right next to it, the right one. I have drove by there where before there was a logbook and stuff, and there were cameras everywhere and stuff. You had to basically sign your signature and write your name before you enter into the house. So this is all the stuff that I was well acknowledged in the past, and this has been an ongoing thing, and I am well acknowledged of all those years in the past that they have been doing this. So this is just a little bit more exposure in regards to my TA guys and girls. I just want you guys to learn how to overconquer the program, beat the program, and be lawful and better people of this program. And hopefully everything goes well with my angels. You know, my angels are there, and the Creator is constantly watching everything. How they poke me, how they give me food, stuff in my food to try to keep me calm, which just makes me worse. You know, because I don't take medication. A lot of it has to do with mental health, so try not to take medication under mental health. Um, this is just the way the program is. And I just want to tell everybody, God bless you. Have a great day.